Hi, I'm Jessie Budzinski. I'm the Assistant Department Chair of the Human Services Department, and I'm here today with a student who is currently in her capstone course, getting ready to graduate with a degree in Human Services. So I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us the degree that she's about to earn and when she'll graduate.
Hello. As she said, I am about to graduate with a human services degree. My name is Ebony Hall, and my concentration is child and family welfare and administration.
Awesome. And what's your graduation date?
It is actually this coming April.
Awesome. Well, that's so exciting.
Yes.
So if you wouldn't mind, would you tell us a little bit about your story, how you got to PG, what it's been like being here?
I don't mind at all. Actually, I did originally get a GED. I did not earn my high school diploma. I actually got my GED the year I was supposed to earn my high school diploma, and I didn't start back college until 2016.
Okay.
So I would have graduated in 2011. I didn't start college until 2016, and my goal was to go for psychology. And at that time, I thought my ultimate goal was to be a therapist. That was the
Okay.
biggest goal I had. So I spent 2 years working on an associate's degree, and then it wasn't COVID that stopped me. I was living on my own and working full time, and I just kind of stopped, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I became overwhelmed and I stopped. I actually did not get the associate's degree. And when I went to go back to try to finish that associate's degree, I learned that I had to take a second year of Spanish, and I had forgotten the first year of Spanish. So they suggested that I retake Spanish 1, and I did not. Purdue accepted me and accepted majority of my credits for
Okay.
2 years worth of credits. And that's how I started my bachelor's in human services.
Awesome. So how did you pick human services?
Human services. So I had the option between obviously psychology, which I originally went for in human services. Actually, my goal after a few years, my goal became to be a case manager. I got more
Yeah.
interested in that. Yeah, so I went with human services for that reason.
Okay. That's fantastic. What has your educational journey been like at PG since you started?
So it's been great because I've been able to find a balance between working full time and going to school, which was my biggest concern.
Yep.
I really like how the courses are set up. Also, the discussion boards, how the assignments are set. Usually, there's an assignment, then you have a week off, and then another assignment or something like that. And I like that the seminars are once a week also. So it
Yeah.
just really worked with me working full time.
That's great. And is there anything that you can think of that stands out as helping you to persist?
Definitely support. So my biggest support would be my fiance, and he is actually a student at Purdue also.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
yeah, he graduated with his bachelor's, master's, and he's working on a doctorate degree right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he encouraged me to go back. So without him, I don't know if I would have gone back because I didn't think I could do it, honestly.
Support is huge. So that is fantastic. And to have somebody who knows what you're going through and how hard the balance and the juggle is there in your corner that's just fantastic. That's great. Is there any advice that you can think of? Like, think if a student is watching this video and they're just getting started on this journey, any advice that you would give to them?
This sounds like the typical advice, but do not give up. Like it will pay off at the end, because there were many times when I kept thinking too far in the future. Like I have so many classes left. How am I going to do this? But now, like right now, I'm about to graduate. So I just kept going. And I think I took a term off at one point, and I just needed that break. But I was like, I took it easy on myself, and I didn't beat myself up for doing that. So don't give up.
Yeah, that's great advice. Don't give up and give yourself grace. Like you're doing a lot, and really, I think it's so important for you guys to take the time to really celebrate the small successes along the way too, because it's It is a lot. It's a lot to be juggling. So that's great advice for students. What about plans after graduation? What are you going to do?
So, as I said, I want to get into case management. And right now, I'm actually working with individuals who have intellectual and developmental disabilities. And I actually started this work maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and I love working with them. So
Awesome.
I'm actually hoping to get into case management within that population.
Okay. That's just fantastic, Ebony. I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you want to share?
Try to really stress the importance of being patient with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have support, really find the strength within. Because, you know, I know a lot of people don't have support of family, which is very important, I think. So especially if you want to do something and you got to go, you should definitely tackle it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's a great addition. I love that. Well, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for interviewing me. Have a nice night.
You too.